Hello and welcome. Switching it up today to another episode of the GMC Gridiron Roundup podcast. You just heard from us a few days ago.
Yep.
Here we are again, Monday night.
On our normal routine, finally.
I'm not going to post last week's episode on Apple Podcasts because Zach never sent it to me. So there's no point in posting both of them.
Yeah, my bad.
It's all good. But this one will be on Apple Podcast tonight, Monday night. Lots to worry about in tonight's football game as we record this podcast.
Yeah, it's started the second quarter already for Monday Night Football. Fast first quarter. What are you drinking? A beer?
Yeah.
Wow.
I needed some beer for one of Ruby's recipes, so I saw this blonde ale from Wind River Brewing Company and decided to give it a try.
Nice.
2 sips in, I don't like it.
And it doesn't help that it's a pounder, it looks like.
Yeah, so let's do this.
There you go. Cheers. I just got a seltzer right now. We'll see if I'll get a whiskey later.
Ooh, those are good together, though.
It's dangerous.
That's why I did that. Now I know. Cooper Kupp just got a catch. That should help.
Yep. Odell.
What has happened so far in this Monday night game?
So I missed the Rams' first drive, but it sounded like, big play to Cooper Kupp.
Am I ahead of you or behind you? I'm not sure.
We might be.
What's the time?
14:53.
Okay, I'm ahead of you by like 20 seconds.
There you go. That's a good play by Cooper Kupp. But I missed the first Rams drive, but what it sounded like on the game cast is that Stafford threw a pick on the first drive, and then the Niners came down and marched a long drive for touchdown to Kittle. I think they had the ball for about 7.5, 8 minutes. Rams get the ball back, and Stafford throws another pick, and that's returned for a touchdown. So, 14-0 already. Rams are moving the ball, though. Big play to Cooper Kupp. Saw Odell just got a 20-yard comeback. So they're moving the ball fast. So that's what we want to see from the Rams. Moving the ball fast, but they got to be able to stop the Niners. They just kept running. There wasn't a whole lot of pass plays on that drive for the Niners, maybe 3 or 4. So.
All right, let's talk about the games as they were.
Yeah.
We already touched on Thursday night, didn't we?
Yeah, briefly. Well, because we were doing the podcast during that game.
Really much to talk about more than briefly on this one?
No, we can.
Okay, we'll trudge forward.
Yeah.
Colts, Jaguars. We'll talk about this game later on, too.
Yeah.
Jags lose 17-23. They actually had a chance at the very end of the game to win and did not.
Yeah, I was feeling pretty confident in the first quarter.
Yeah. Jacksonville actually had a chance to win this one.
They did.
Squandered it at the end. Funny enough, I actually was putting a post on Sunday where I was able to watch football. So
nice.
I've watched more football yesterday at work than I have for most of the weeks this season.
Nice. I was actually able to watch a lot of football as well. It was great. And so hopefully we'll have some opinions.
Looks like both offenses were just anemic based on the box score.
Yeah. So it was really weird. Like Jonathan Taylor ran for
he was
90 yards in the first quarter. Touchdown. Higbee.
I really like how we just did that. Touchdown.
Higbee.
Yeah, it's touchdown.
Yeah, he had 90 yards in the first quarter, and he only ended up with 116. Really weird. I don't know why that happened, but Carson Wentz
decided to switch game script, I guess.
Yeah, Carson Wentz threw another left-handed pass, which was awful. Almost got picked off again. Who does he think he is? Patrick Mahomes.
Brett Favre.
Patrick Mahomes actually threw one left-handed, a decent, 5-6 yards down the field.
Did he?
Yeah, last night. Yeah. And that was pretty interesting. Yeah, the rest of that game, Jamal Agnew had a 66-yard touchdown run. James Robinson plunged. Oh, it's a 2-point conversion, but he did play quite a bit. James Robinson coming back from the injury. Didn't play all the snaps, but played quite a few. Only player you can really confidently start on the Jaguars, James Robinson, and now Dan Arnold. Welcome to Tight End One Club, Dan Arnold.
Scored a touchdown.
No.
Oh.
But he got 5 for 63, and that's 13.7 points. 12 point. I can't do math. 11.7 points.
Oh, okay. You're just making up numbers at this point. It's all right.
Yeah, 7 targets, 5 catches, 67 yards. So
Panthers oust the Cardinals. Weird one. Kyler was hurt. DeAndre Hopkins was hurt. Cardinals could do nothing on offense with Colt McCoy. He does get banged up in this one. Has the pick. They started a guy named, or they had to play a guy named Chris Streveler. Streveler. Yeah. How do you pronounce that? For fuck's sake.
Streveler. I
said for fuck's sakes.
Oh, there you go. Fun fact. I learned this on the Gamecast. Chris Streveler won a Grey Cup in the Canadian Football League.
Wow. I was going to say we can start calling him Chrissy Steve if we need to.
But looks like McCoy should be back next week if Murray can't play. Cam is back. Did you see when he scored the touchdown?
Mind. Yeah, he's losing his mind.
Yeah. Gets the penalty, takes off his helmet right in the camera. I'm back. Great. Awesome stuff. Christian McCaffrey.
Robbie Anderson gets mixed in randomly.
Yeah. If anybody had any questions, Christian McCaffrey's still the running back 1. Doesn't matter. Like, I know he's been hurt, but he's still.
Did he get banged up in this one too?
He got a cramp. That was about it. He came back in, missed like 2 plays, got a little massage on the sidelines, but he came back in. I think he had like 28 fantasy points.
Let's see, 16.6 receiving and 9.5 rushing. He never scores touchdowns.
Yeah, Cam steals them. So he had like 25 points with no touchdowns. So he's back to being running back 1. I don't know how you can start anybody, like actually rank anybody over him when he's playing a full complement of snaps, especially when he's getting 9 catches.
Hasn't Cam already been named the starter for next week?
He is not, but it's pretty.
I saw something about that too.
Yeah, it hasn't been officially named the starter, but it does sound like Cam Newton will be back in the starting lineup for the Carolina Panthers, and why the hell not?
All right.
Nothing from the Cardinals, really.
Boys, Falcons.
Ugh.
Holy crap. While I was at work, I don't know if they were using a different VPN or what, but randomly I ended up getting the Tulsa local channels, Tulsa, Oklahoma. So I actually got to watch the Cowboys game. I would not have been able to otherwise. It was over before halftime.
Oh, yeah, it was. Falcons did not come to play. Looks like Cordero Patterson did get banged up a little bit. So they got to throw out dusty old Mike Davis and Wayne Gallman. So there's that. Matt Ryan got benched.
Wayne Gallman actually gets all of it.
Yep. Matt Ryan got benched.
Did not get benched.
Well, game was over. They pulled him.
Game was over. They subbed him in. Yep.
Yeah. Who is the backup quarterback for the Falcons?
I've got the box score open.
Oh, you bastard.
Josh Rosen, 1 for 6, 14 yards and an interception. Yuck.
Yeah.
Crazy interceptions in this game by the Dallas defense.
Trevon Diggs.
Yeah, Ezekiel Elliott, he's now going for the MVP as well because he had a pass attempt and a completion. Did not score the touchdown like Derrick Henry, though, so maybe not in the MVP running.
Not quite.
Cooper Rush, 3 for 3, 17 yards. Not drafted in the first round like Josh Rosen was.
And that Cooper Rush points are real nice sitting on Lean's bench.
Takeaway from this game, the Falcons are really hurt by Calvin Ridley. being gone.
Mhm.
Cordell Patterson is likely to miss next week. It's not official yet, but he's likely out.
Yeah. Fun
When
fact.
is the trade deadline in our league?
Week of Thanksgiving, I believe.
Okay.
Next week.
Keep going. What's up?
Fun fact. Calvin Ridley is averaging more fantasy points per game than DJ Moore.
We never decided on that.
So just throwing that out there.
Of course he is. He's played less games, and he doesn't have PJ Walker throwing him the ball.
That's true, but I don't know what's better, PJ Walker or Matt Ryan. So,
well, that answer is pretty easy. It's just the Cowboys' defense is better than both of them. So,
yeah, definitely. What was it? Panthers and
where are you at right now?
Oh my gosh! Sorry, I was watching the game.
Eagles, Broncos, 30-13. Like I said 3 weeks ago, who even knows with the Broncos? They're going to win some, they're going to lose some. Jalen Hurts is pretty good. Doesn't have the greatest game, but he does rush 14 times for 53 yards.
He actually looked really good.
Oh, did he? Sorry, the box score doesn't.
Yeah, box score is not indicative of that. It was probably his best game as a passer.
Well, he did have 103 passer rating, so I guess that makes sense. It's just the yardage is really low.
Yeah.
You're talking about like how pinpoint accurate he was.
Yeah.
I saw some highlights.
And Quez Watkins dropped like a 40-yard bomb, like hit him right square in the hands, and it just flat dropped another touchdown. Devontae Smith, awesome. Big high point catch over his former teammate Patrick Surtain. That was a heck of a catch.
Mm-hmm.
Goddard does go out. He is in concussion protocol. So that's good to see that Hurts was able to kind of dial in on Quez Watkins and someone else besides Devonta Smith. So Boston Scott looked fine. Jordan Howard looked good. Miles Sanders should be back next week, I believe. So
we'll see what that even does. I'm glad I didn't believe in Miles Sanders as much as other people.
Yeah. Broncos.
Teddy Bridgewater did not lose the game for them. He didn't win it either.
Yeah. They're so bad.
They are pretty horrible. Moving on.
Did you see his attempt at a tackle? Like it was on the Darius Slay fumble recovery.
Oh, that one that went to the house.
Yeah, and like he's running right at Teddy Bridgewater, and he just kind of like leans forward a little bit and doesn't even make any contact. People are losing their mind. People are saying they should just bench him. Lack of effort. Yeah.
Packers over Seahawks in a weird one.
It's a gross game to watch.
Oh, it was awful. It started snowing in the third quarter.
Yeah.
It was just a weird game. Russell Wilson looked a little rusty.
Both quarterbacks looked a little rusty.
Yeah.
Missing time. Rodgers didn't play last week. He was doing yoga all week, is what I heard. That's not football. So
thank you for that hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah. So no wonder he couldn't complete a pass.
Gerald Everett's a tight end one.
This week.
Yes.
This week only. There's only one tight end one, and then 2 through 11 is a crapshoot. So, Packers looked awful. Aaron Jones does go down. It looks like a sprained MCL. Could spend some time on the IR. Their bye week is a late bye week, so they may just sit him out through the bye week. That means it's A.J. Dillon. He
churning.
2 touchdowns, had about 28 fantasy points. So big game for him. I believe Cole has him. That's a big get for him.
I made the mistake of not realizing he was available in my work league.
I've been sitting on him in my work league the entire season.
But I did have Michael Carter and Darrell Williams. Michael Carter did get some decent points in garbage time, so it was not the end of the world.
Nope. Yeah, it's Seahawks though. Yeah, Seahawks run games distant.
It's gone.
Russ first game back in 4 weeks, so he cleaned the bye. DK didn't get a whole lot. It was just pretty much Gerald Everett. DK Metcalf did get ejected.
Throwing punches.
Did you see him did you see him sneak back into the huddle?
Uh-uh.
They didn't throw him out of it was like 2 minutes left and they didn't make him go to the locker room and he like ran back on the field and the official had to get him out of there again. An idiot. But yeah, they should bounce back, but they're 3-6. They're pretty much out of it. So we'll see.
Seahawks, yeah, they're done.
Yeah. Shame.
Another weird one. This Sunday was not quite as weird as last Sunday, but it was a lot of blowouts. Patriots 45, Browns 7.
Yeah.
Are the Browns the Broncos? Is it the Spider-Man meme?
Not quite. I think the Browns are a little better, but
quite a bit better.
It's quite, I just
think it's funny.
They're quite a bit better, even though they're both 5-5. Two different spectrums of 5-5.
You just got to look at the tape.
Yeah. And dude, what?
Brian Hoyer, 3 for 3, 85 yards and a touchdown for a perfect passer rating of 158.3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jacoby Myers catches his first ever touchdown.
I saw that.
Yep, they were stoked for that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, first ever touchdown.
I had him last year, and he actually was putting up like 15 points a game, just no touchdowns.
Yeah, because his quarterback is Cam Newton. Kendrick Bourne, decently nice game. Ramondre Stevenson, 20 carries, 100 yards, 2 titties.
Everyone saw that coming this time because Damian Harris was out, and also Jonnu Smith was, and Stevenson cleared the concussion. There was actually decent reporting on who was going to be the running back this week, which is not normal for touchdown Deebo Samuel.
Is it?
Yeah.
Drink, baby. Was it a long touchdown?
No.
Okay.
I'm 8-yard touchdown run.
Okay, so I'm probably about to see it right now. But that's good for you.
It's great for me.
Yeah, I think Ramondre Stevenson will be the starter this week. I don't think Damian Harris will be back this week again.
No, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
He didn't practice today. They play on Thursday.
It was a D'Ernest Johnson game.
Yes,
regardless
again.
of game script, the Browns did not decommit from the run. Baker is still hampered by that labrum, so I mean they really didn't have any choice. It is a labrum, isn't it, or is it a torn?
It was his knee this time. Baker.
Okay, so that explains why he was more ineffective than he has been in the past. He's just banged up.
Going back to the D'Ernest Johnson thing, plug and play running back ones when the starter's out. D'Ernest Johnson, Alexander Madison, Tony Pollard, Mark Ingram.
We will get to that game later on.
But those are like right at this point in the season, if the main guy goes down, you can plug them in easily. And they're using Deebo Samuel like Cordero Patterson. Put him in the backfield. That's like his fourth or fifth. That's his like fourth or fifth carry, like right beside Jimmy G. Like he has a running back body attached to a wide receiver frame, just like Patterson. I mean, like they're using him as
same thing.
Yeah, but like that's nice. It's good. That's good for you. You double. That's his like second or third carry between near the tackles. Sweet.
Buffalo Bills 45, New York Jets 17. Lots of garbage time here. Mike White is officially done.
Yep,
it's over.
It was fun.
It was fun while it lasted. Michael Carter sneaks in with the touchdown. He is basically the leading. Oh no, Corey Davis coming off of injury. He actually has a decent game. Elijah Moore with the touchdown. I didn't feel comfortable starting him. I should have. It's all right.
He got a garbage time one at the very end from Joe Flacco.
Absolute domination by Stephon Diggs.
Mm-hmm. That was the first time.
With the big one.
First time this season.
Yep.
Matt Breida sighting, 2 tutties.
One catching, one rushing.
Yep. Zach Moss plunges one in, and Devin Singletary gets another one in. So the entire running game.
Just touchdowns all over the place.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you play
It's basically the Ravens game plan. Is what the Ravens hope for anyway.
The Ravens would love any one of those 3 running backs. They would take Matt Breida.
Scored Devontae Freeman scored this week.
Did he score?
I believe he's the one who had the touchdown.
I don't know.
Nope,
think he
Mark
did.
Andrews. I'm
Mark
telling
Andrews.
lies. That was 2 weeks ago. This is how often I watch football. You're right. Tennessee beats New Orleans. This game was back and forth. It was very entertaining. The Saints had a chance to win it. They could not get the 2-point conversion. Marquez Callaway got the last second touchdown. Simeon actually played really well.
Yeah, it wasn't great for my Saints 2.5. That backdoor cover.
Did you do that on DraftKings or was that one of ours? I already forgot.
DraftKings.
Okay. Saints 2.5 point cover?
No, it was a 2. I lay the 2.5
on Titans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only won by 2.
Well, we'll talk about some more strategy after in between the breaks because I'm not going to influence people on gambling because I've been bad.
Trevor Simeon looked fine. Mark Ingram looked amazing. That's what happens when you get out of Houston. Ryan Tannehill. I'm still wondering how this backfield is going to look for the Titans. First play of the game, Donta Foreman was the starter. He got in. He had a carry. And Adrian Peterson comes in. And then he has a carry. And then third down, Jeremy McNichols comes in. So it's a true 3-headed attack. So
it's 3-headed monster. You don't want any of it. We lied. A couple episodes ago, we said you wanted them both. Unless somebody gets hurt. Yeah. Sorry. Don't want to put the bad juju out there. You don't want any of them.
And I don't know how. Yeah, I mean, I paid up for Jeremy McNichols. I'm probably going to drop him.
Tannehill steals the rushing touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Ingram played well. Marquez Callaway gets the touchdown at the very end of the game. Traquan Smith. There's a Traquan Smith sighting. I doubt he's played too many games this year.
Played the last few.
4. He's played 4 games this year.
It comes down to the Saints kicker missed a PAT early in the game, and that's the difference in the game.
Oh, wow.
So
take it away. First tie of the year, 16-16. The Lions break their losing streak.
No, they didn't have a win streak either. So they just had another bye week. So no win, no loss. Yeah, no team deserved to win this. It was pretty Grapple-ish. Very heavy rain. And the two starting running backs combined for about 60-ish carries. No, more than 60. Najee had 30 carries and Swift had 33 carries, I believe.
It's 26 for Najee 26. And 33 for Swift.
Yeah. Crazy. Granted, it was raining a lot. The big news was Big Ben was ruled out due to COVID Saturday night. So obviously Mason Rudolph did not have any practice. Mason Rudolph should not be on a NFL roster. If as a Steelers fan, and I keep saying it, like everyone says, move on from Big Ben. Let's see what they have in the other quarterbacks. We know what they have for Mason Rudolph. He's played plenty of games. There's nothing. Move on from him.
You know what I really enjoyed is how, like, I don't know if he's wearing like an additional padding underneath his helmet or not, but he looked so goofy.
God, I know.
I don't know what it was. He just looked so goofy.
Give me Duck Hodges back. I'll take him.
Devlin Duck Hodges. The star of this podcast for sure. We talked about him so much last year.
But other than that, like Mason Rudolph threw a lot of passes. They threw it 50 times. They threw it 50 times to Mason Rudolph. Like, you gotta be kidding me.
That's not a winning formula.
No. Like, I don't care if they are playing the Lions. They should beat that team. They're so bad. They're very, very bad. Granted, it's grapple weather. Deontay Johnson had a few drops in the rain. He did fumble once. Pat Freiermuth costs the game away down in the last seconds of overtime. They do march it down the field. Freiermuth fumbles, stays in bounds, gets picked up, and we have a tie.
There was a bunch of
it was nasty.
interceptions in overtime in the fourth quarter. Jared Goff honestly really wanted to win this game. You could tell just how urgent he was. It's just the offensive line could not block.
He had like 25 yards passing through like 3 quarters.
Yeah. But he really wanted to win it at the end of the fourth quarter and in overtime.
I mean, you couldn't script overtime any worse. Lions go down, punt.
I watched all of it.
Steelers, punt. Punt. Steelers, fumble. Deontay Johnson fumbles. They go out and kick a field goal. Short by like 12 yards. Awful field goal. Steelers get it back. Let's march down. Doing great. Freiermuth fumbles.
Game over. It was amazing. It was fun to watch.
Like no one deserved to win that game. And it was bad to watch as a Steelers fan. Like how many 20-yard field goals? Boswell kicked a 20-yarder and a 23-yarder. They couldn't punch it in. Like, and some of these things I was just completely baffled about. Like, I know you gave the ball to Najee 26 times, but you should give it to him like 37 times in that game and not let Mason Rudolph throw it 50 times. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Especially on like the 2-yard line. Oh my gosh. And Ray McLeod had like 9 catches. Like,
his career high on targets, receptions, everything.
That's how you know Mason Rudolph played in the game. That, you know how you can tell if Mason Rudolph
scout played, team. Yeah.
Well, that. But you know how you could tell if Mason Rudolph actually played in the game?
How?
There's two things. They lose, and second of all, James Washington always catches a touchdown.
Did you know he was actually 5-4 in starts entering this game?
Was he?
Yeah.
Either way. But
5-4-1. That's a winning record.
James Washington, because they played together at Oklahoma State. So
he scored a touchdown.
Yeah, he scored a touchdown first drive of the game. So let's move on from that.
Vikings 27, Chargers 20. Sometimes I think regular old football fans forget that the Vikings exist.
They play a lot of close games.
Dalvin Cook with the touchdown. I think Justin Herbert needs another option because he targets the shit out of Keenan Allen, and that's about all he's got.
Yeah, where'd Mike Williams go? Back to boom bust. That's for sure. Vikings. Jefferson looked great. Conklin gets the 2 touchdowns in this game. Chargers, it's Keenan Allen and it's Austin Eckler, and that's about it. They do need another
Eckler
option.
got vultured.
Yeah.
By Larry Roundtree. I saw that pop across my screen.
Yeah. Roundtree's first career touchdown.
Trouble in Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, 2 first-half interceptions. And the Washington football team defense just kind of put it away with Antonio Gibson running more times than you could have ever imagined. Game script was the complete opposite of what anyone saw coming.
Oh, yeah. It was the time of possession is so favored.
39 minutes Washington, 20 minutes Tampa Bay.
That's wild. And the game sealing like 10.5-minute drive. Like the last possession was like, I think it was like 19 plays. Let's see if I can find it. 9. God dang it. It's the last one. But it was the last possession of the game. Like I believe it was like 19 plays, like 10 minutes long. Well, you can see it right here.
Find it.
So Mike Evans, they scored the touchdown.
Oh man, there it is.
At 10:55 in the fourth quarter. Yep. And the
suck up missed an extra point.
Yep. And then Washington gets the ball back.
10:55 until
29 seconds to go.
29 seconds to go.
Ridiculous. That's a hell of a drive.
Antonio Gibson ran the ball
24 times.
9 times on that drive.
Oh, that drive. I was going with the game.
Yeah, he ran the ball 9 times on that drive alone for 10, 12, 16, 15, 24 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, just took it out of Tom's hands. And it was 4th and goal at the 1, and they said, screw it.
And they scored.
We're gonna score this, and Brady, you can have the ball back, and you're down 10. You can't beat us. Yeah, wild. Chase Young goes down. Looks like tore his ACL.
Yep,
that's
done.
a bummer.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So the Washington football team in the Denver Broncos is the Spider-Man meme.
I would still take Washington.
I would too.
Taylor Heineke. He's got that it factor, whereas Teddy
really
Bridgewater
makes no sense.
Oh man. I was listening to one of the shows this morning about like Teddy Bridgewater not tackling, and I think it was Rex Ryan. He's like, "You got 2 gloves on, you might as well make a tackle." No, I think Washington's better than Denver. Didn't they play?
To quote my sister, Nathlete.
An athlete.
You remember those?
Yeah. Did Washington play Denver?
I'm sure they have. That was the Nobody Cares Bowl.
Yeah, they lost though.
Washington did in Denver.
Yes.
Yeah, that was like week 3 or 4. I'm guessing.
It was week 8, right before their bye week.
So never mind. I don't know anything. Sunday night football.
Blowout city.
It looked close for a while.
3 possessions.
And then it was a blowout.
That's what the Chiefs should look like. Take all the checkdowns and then find just the deep shots. And Darrell Williams, man.
Yeah, he had a killer game. Great game. It's the game that everybody's been looking for.
I know. I needed him in a bunch of leagues, and it was fantastic. Yeah, Mahomes throws for 5 touchdowns. Back in business. Kelsey, very good game. Very good game. Running back, very good game. Just put it all together. Raiders couldn't move the ball. Derek Carr had some really weird like moonshot throws that either got picked off or just batted down.
Did you see the Darrell Williams? The Darrell Williams touchdown was awesome.
Oh, the 30-yard touchdown?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, he manhandled the corner.
Oh, we got a fake kick.
Oh, God, you're giving it to me.
Oh, it was turnover. That's all right. There's only 12 seconds left in the half.
Oh, I'm at a minute 33, dude.
How does that happen? Are you on the internet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Normally
I'm the one that's way behind.
I'm on the ESPN app.
Oh, okay. I got
I'm
ESPN.
I'm also on the Manning telecast.
Oh, okay. I got ESPN Plus today. I was bored and needed something to watch. I watched World Cup qualifying game, and I immediately almost want to get rid of ESPN Plus. It has about a week to get my interest because the broadcast just had no energy at all, and it was boring as fuck to watch.
Oh, there's another drink.
Can you hear me? There was a bit of a delay there.
Yep, I got you.
Okay. One last thing I want to touch on before we go to break. Here are your tight end ones over the last 4 weeks. Maybe we should check in on this every once in a while.
Can I guess?
Sure. Hold on. Top 12?
Top 12.
Since that's tight end one. Okay.
Last 4 weeks. That's not including this week.
Hold on. Let me make sure I know where 12 is.
Because that does not include this week yet. That doesn't include this week yet, does it?
It does not.
It does not. Okay. Last 4 weeks. Obviously, Travis Kelce's in there.
Yes, he's number 2.
Dan Arnold.
No.
He's not in the top 12?
No.
Huh. Sad. Mike Gesicki.
Number 1.
He's
got 60 points.
This one's going to be a little closer because he's just been hot the last couple weeks. Pat Freiermuth.
He's number 3. You're nailing this game. Keep going.
Mark Andrews.
He is number 11. His first big game was this week, to be honest.
Yeah. Did he have that 40 point, or that might have been like 4 weeks ago?
Let's see. Mark Andrews.
He had like a 30 point
41 points in week 5.
So that's outside this realm. It's not George Kittle because he's just been back recently.
It's not George Kittle.
No. Let's see here.
2 of them are free agents in fantasy football right now in our league.
Let's see here. Man. Give me one of the teams.
I feel like that's too easy. Can I give you a division?
Sure.
All right. There are. Sorry, this is bad radio. There are.
So how many did I get? 5?
There are 2 in the NFC North.
NFC North. Conklin?
No.
NFC North? Oh, NFC North. That's Conklin. That's
No.
Packers don't have one. Hawkinson.
Yes, he's number 5.
Um,
As bad as he's been, he's number 5.
Yeah. The other one is
It's one you probably won't be able to
Cole
get. But
Kmet.
if you think of, yes, there you go. He's number 8. We have there's a rookie that's pretty obvious.
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, okay. So you still need to hit 5. No more hints.
I need to hit 5 more.
There's still 5 more in the top 12.
What? We've named like 12 of them.
Nope. If you miss 2 of them, then the game's over.
Okay, list the ones that we've said.
Okay, you've said Mike Gesicki 1, Kelsey 2, Freiermuth 3, Hawkinson 5, Kmet 8, Pitts 10, Andrews 11.
I said Freiermuth.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't say that one.
You already counted it. Yep, you did.
Oh.
Okay. There are 3 AFC and 3 NFC. So that doesn't help at all.
No.
2 NFC, 3 AFC.
Darren Waller.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think he was in there. He's been bad.
Okay, I will give it to you. Well,
Yeah.
One more guess. You got to get another one wrong.
No, not him. Oh man, that's tough. I named all the ones I can think of off the top of my head.
CJ Uzoma.
Really?
4. Still number 4.
Really?
Zach Ertz is 6.
Oh, I'm not thinking this week. Gosh.
Evan Ingram is 7. Hunter Henry is 12. And Noah Fant is 9.
Hunter Henry makes sense. I wasn't thinking like Ingram and stuff because they were on bye this week. Same with Uzoma. Well, I did pretty well. That's not too bad.
Yeah, you didn't do bad. All right. Would this be a decent time for a break? I believe we've hit all the games.
Yes. I did see that fake field goal. That did not go well.
Good. It is now halftime, which is a
halftime.
natural halftime for us, which is
Perfect.
nice that it keeps ending up that way.
Yes.
All right.